If you like the Bad Bunny halftime show and you're a designer that uses Figma, you're gonna love this. So previously with my design system agent, I got it to create a blue background dependent on the page, and it did this in the browser behind the scenes automatically by going to each page, reading what page it was, identifying the element and turning it blue. And before that, we also changed the breadcrumb based off the page name with my design systems agent. Now for something a little harder. These icons that I made are new, so I want to start to create my core file, which I do in all design systems setups because it affects mobile, desktop, and other platforms. So I need to go through this file, copy the icon, and then put it in this file on the components page. You can see that it's done here and that they're all properly named according to the menu item where they were found. Up to skeleton loader, I ran out of tokens. What can you do? I recorded the process so I can have a better time editing. Let's go over the prompt. Essentially, I said we're in a current file. We need to go to that file, that particular accordion page, copy that accordion page to a new page in our current file, and then do the process that I just described. So I'm gonna run it at 2x for now. It is a slow process, but essentially it can do everything that we do in Figma. Here it goes. It's first gonna go to the page that we have the icons in, so it's navigating to that page. I'm repeating myself. Now it's going to go to the accordion page because that's the page that I want it to copy the elements from. It's expanding the layers, which is default functionality, and then it'll select all, copy, and then go back to the original file, create a page called accordion content, which is what I just wanted it to do, and then paste the item. Amazing. Now it's automatically saving a .fig file to rewrite the backend JSON since there's so many new layers inside of our new file. There's various ways that it gets all of the layers and stuff. So we're going back to the components page on our current file, and here are some items that I already had. So I asked it to read the components file, figure out where we stopped, and then go from there. So the last one that we had was date picker, and then it should find drawer, and it's looking for drawer. It'll copy the layer, go to the components page, paste the drawer icon that it found from the borrowed artboard from our other file, create a component, and then rename it according to what the line item was, and then it's gonna go to the next. I'll go ahead and speed this up a bit so I can blab. Creating items from scratch via the Figma MCP or the Claude Code Figma tool is amazing. However, most of us work at companies that already have items that we need to audit, collect, revisit, things like that. This can be done in the background, and the reason why this is amazing is because it's amazing. Imagine if I gave it multiple files to go through. Let's say we needed to find all icons in all files. I could run this overnight, and then the next morning I could review and have a audit of all of the icons of any file or set of files that I want. It runs on DeepSeek via an agent, a Chrome plugin, and a server. Those are the three parts. It mostly works with DeepSeek Chat, which is the cheaper model. It works very well with DeepSeek Reasoning. Here I'm kind of manually arranging the icons because I haven't got to those features yet. But going back to DeepSeek Reasoning is a little more expensive, but it is much cheaper. It is much cheaper than a Claude Code API or OpenAPI. I am testing with other local models like Qwen and things like that. We can see here that all of the icons were successfully copied up until when I ran out at skeleton loader. But this is a really cool breakthrough for me because I can have this work in the browser and then move on to have the design systems agent be able to do multiple things in multiple tabs, or maybe multiple browsers or things like that. It's very slow, it's a prototype. I would love to work with Figma to get this done and basically automate Figma the way humans do it. Let me know what you think, and I'll keep posting, but yay, design systems agent.